So you were interested in ball from a little kid on up.
Yeah. I played on the first Pony League team at Delphus had.
Did you really? What year was it?
I think that was 53.
Then did you play in school?
Oh, played in Fort Jennings. I started as a freshman. I got a hit the first time I was about as a freshman.
Oh my.
The other pitcher pitched a no-hitter. He was from Continental. He was tough.
Was he? Okay.
I never hit the ball to right field, and I hit one down the chalk line off of it.
So you played all 4 years of school.
Oh, yeah.
Now you graduated from Fort Jennings?
Fort Jennings, 56.
Did you play Delphus people then?
Oh, yeah. Keith Ayers and I pitched against each other. I pitched for Fort Jennings after I got done playing Legion ball for one game, and we played 19 innings.
Okay, how'd you get into baseball as an adult then? What happened that got you into?
What, the pro?
Yeah.
Well, you have to be scouted.
Okay.
There was a scout at that game when I pitched 19 innings against Keith Ayers. And the only remark he had was, "You threw too many curveballs," and he left. I said, "Well, I'll never see him again."
And then he ended up coming back to town?
And he come back, yeah.
So he had to talk with your parents or the school first, right?
Yeah.
And then he signed you up. Where was your first, where'd you go?
See, this is interesting too. They were not allowed to talk to you while you was in American Legion baseball. And I played all my 4 years in American Legion. Well, that started back like when I was a freshman, then you went on. Well, that was my last year of Legion ball. Actually, I pitched Legion ball that year, and then I pitched one game for Fort Jennings against Delphus.
Oh, be darned.
He was there because I was out of Legion ball.
Where did you first go when you left Delphus?
I went to Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
Then I played the second year in Tampa, Florida. And then from Tampa, Florida, I went to Brunswick, Georgia.
High Brunswick, was that a camp?
No, it was a team.
Okay.
It was a team.
Okay, Brunswick, Georgia was a team.
Well, see, Tampa was a team. We was a good team in Tampa because they got a new sponsor and they wanted a winner, so they went out and picked up good ball players. We had two pitchers. One had 28 wins and one had 26.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you stayed down there and played a season in the South, or 2 seasons, or?
No, I played one season and I'd come home
Okay.
and I'd hold my job out to the Huffman's Manufacturing and work in the galvanized room.
I'll be darned, you were out at Huffy's. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you went and played another season
Yeah.
in
Well,
Brunswick.
the mailman, this was funny, I can't remember his name. He come running down the aisle out there at Kill Brothers. He had my contract. It was really funny.
Oh my gosh. And he knew it was a contract, right?
Yeah, from the Phillies.
Oh, from the Phillies.
Yeah, it's from the Phillies.
Okay, so you played 2 years in the South and then you went to the Phillies?
No.
No.
The places I played in the South was Philly Farm Clubs.
Okay, farm clubs, all right.
Mm-hmm. No, I never played the majors.
Okay, but so you were the Philly Farm Club.
Yes,
How many years total as an adult were you in?
3.
3. Okay, so you were making some money, but not a lot.
Well, when we was in spring training, we didn't make any.
So your folks had to send you money?
Yeah.
They took care of your food and your housing.
Well, I had money saved up from when I worked at Huffman's.
Okay.
And that's money I lived on.
But they just furnished then food and housing.
They furnished housing.
Not food?
No.
Really?
Well, I can't say that. When we got out there, dinner was served on the ball field.
Really?
Chocolate milk and cold meat sandwiches.
But the rest of the food you had to get for yourself.
Till you get out of spring training.
Well, did they tell you you'll need X amount of money when you come here because we ain't feeding you?
No, and they didn't care. Here's a good one. I got on a train in Lima, in the old B&O. Had no idea where the hell I was at. Had no idea where I was going. I got on there and I went to Cincinnati. You had to change trains, of course, in Cincinnati, and I didn't know how to do that. And all at once, I went to John, and there was a guy in there walking around with an insignia that big around of the Phillies on his bag. He gained a partner.
Yeah.
I never left him. Well, then we went to Washington, D.C. because they were congregating all the players into Washington, and they were setting up a train. So we sat there for a couple of days in a Pullman car, and I went for a walk. I walked from there to the White House.
Oh my gosh.
And I was walking down through there, and there was a squirrel running down that wire fence. I picked up a nut and I just pitched it up at that squirrel. Two biggest guys you ever seen in your life had me by the neck and slammed me against the fence. I thought I was dead.
Because it was at the White House.
Don't do that again.
Revolutionary.
Boy, and it took a while before they left me out of there. Oh hell, they searched me from toes to head.
Where did they pull you in? A little guard building?
Yep, that's where I was at. I don't know how long I was in there, but it seemed like 2 days.
And all by yourself?
Yeah. 18 years old.
Uh-huh.
I took off there and I started back and I got lost. I didn't know how I got there. And finally I made it back to the train station where they had all the Pullman cars, and I found one that I was supposed to be in. And I said right then, I'm not leaving.
I learned my lesson.
Next stop was Leesburg, Florida. You'll enjoy this. I was in spring training at Leesburg, Florida. And Ralph, my buddy, and I was out running wind sprints in the outfield. And they announced my name over the public address system. Well, that was bad news, because when your name was announced over that, you was going to the general manager's office to get bus tickets to go home.
Oh my.
So I screwed around. I didn't get there very early.
Uh-huh.
You had a half hour and I used 29 minutes. You know what it was?
What?
It was A.J. Laudick from the Delphus Herald there to interview me.
Oh my gosh, he had come all the way down to interview you?
Well, he was going to Florida.
Oh, okay. And he stopped off for the paper.
So I told the GM, I said, that's not quite fair. I screwed him up a little bit. Well, he said, I'll give him another half hour. Yeah.
So did you coach then when you came back to Delphus with the little kids? Or
Oh,
anything?
God, did I coach.
Did you? Okay.
I coached Little League. I coached Pony League. That's what I coached.
Wow.
Because I liked the little guys.
Uh-huh.
They didn't talk back to you.
No, they didn't, did they?
They acted like you knew everything you was talking about.
Well, you look pretty happy there.
Yeah, well, we was out playing, yeah.